Hi, you're with India Post Live, India's first online news conversation web TV. I'm ISHAN Russell, and India Post Live is, of course, a forum for you to come in and participate. Use social media to get in touch with us. On Twitter, you can use the hashtag India Post Live to your tweets, or you can use our Twitter handle at India Post Live. On Facebook, we have a page called India Post Live. Go ahead, like it, comment over there, share videos or pictures if you want. And you can also go to indiapostlive.com, watch this live as we are speaking right now via live streaming, or in case you're watching it later as a video on demand, there are other videos for you to check out as well. So go ahead, check those out, comment on the wall that we've given you over there, and in case you want to participate, be the expert, think there's a point of view that we've missed out and you want to share it, well, most welcome to do so. All you have to do is send us a participation request and we'll get your voice heard through Skype or Google Hangout. Alright, today, of course, being Monday, we're talking about social entrepreneurs, and we have a wonderful program today because we have kids with us. Yes, kids who love soccer, who love football, and the World Cup fever might be over, but these kids are really special, and so is their football camp. This is about foot and boot. Yes, foot and boot. What is foot and boot about? Well, we've put together a little bit of a story. Take a look.
How often do you come across slum kids playing football with proper gear? But in Delhi, it has actually become a reality. In an initiative taken by a group of enthusiastic and professional footballers, these kids are taught how to play football. They proudly call it foot and boot, as they are provided with shoes and football kits to go with the training. This social venture is surely giving a reason to the little ones to cherish some moments in their otherwise difficult lives.
All right, what a wonderful initiative, and they really need all the support we can give, because at the end of the game the aim is to put India in the World Cup. Well, Indians might have been the ones who most tweeted about this World Cup. We weren't present in this World Cup. So let's hope with Foot and Boot we can change that. I have with me today from Foot and Boot, founder and CEO of Foot and Boot, PRAVEEN PK. Thanks very much, PRAVEEN, for coming in. Or also RANJAN, BANERJEE, co-founder and director of this initiative. And we're joined by a host of kids from Foot and Boot, Ankit, GAYLE, MULAYAM, Rahul, and quite a few of their colleagues have come in. Hi guys, I'll ask you to introduce yourselves one by one. But first, let's get in the bosses in. Let's get the coaches in. PRAVEEN, how, why, and since when are you doing this?
It all started when I joined management college, Birla Institute of Management Technology. And since then, every B school has this sports committee governing body wherein they take over the activity for regarding sports, culture and everything. But we found out that the sport, the world's most popular sport, is not picking up the way it should pick up in the world's second most populous country. So we decided, why not bring a change? So in that way, we decided to have a governing body which should take care of all the football related activities within the college premises, and that's how it started. So for the first 2 years, we conducted inter-department wherein teams from marketing, finance, all geared up and they played. The second thing which came was the Liga de BIMTech, wherein we did proper auctions, virtual teams were created, and then subsequently players were distributed in that format. And then later we had this Inter B School Festival wherein good top B schools from Delhi NCR turned off for the event. This happened for like 2 years. And after that, I decided to take it all together to a new level, wherein, do something for the society, because at the end of the day, everyone thinks, okay, we are here in a management college and we want to get placed and this all. But it was there in my mind, but why not do something which always has been your interest? So coming from a football background, I decided to do this, and I feel myself blessed to have such a wonderful partner with me.
And how did you get enrolled in this, Ranjan?
See, actually it started one of the informal introduction. I was a part of visiting faculty or speaker in Birla Institute of Management Technology. I met PRAVEEN in one of the conversation, and I came to know as a person PRAVEEN loves soccer. So am I. So it's love for soccer, I'll say. So that's first. Second is love for soccer for the country. We as individual, both of us want to see India playing soccer World Cup. Most of the people in the country would not be knowing that India won bronze medal in Olympic in Melbourne under the leadership of PK Banerjee, Banerjee.
That was
now
1956,
I suppose. The date I am unable to recollect. 56 most probably. So we have seen as a sports, Indian women are fantastic, kids are fantastic, It's all about the system and the situation of the country. So we want to bring sports, especially soccer, because we love soccer. Other than soccer, all sports wherein we can contribute and take this country to medals tally. So all of us are watching Commonwealth, it's happening, and look at the way that girl is performed. So our dream is to bring those kids to that level, and that providing that platform to them. So that is what the dream, and it's all because of the PRAVEEN. We started this, and he's running it out, and I'm there to support him. So that is how it is.
All right, but in terms of just picking the right kids, how do you go about that? What's the selection criteria? Because watching this program, a lot of people would say that I know of kids who in my colony or in my servant quarter or somewhere like that are playing football, and I wish I could do something about them. So how do they join up with this initiative?
Okay, like I said, coming from a football background, I knew my friends who are All India Football Federation coaches associated with them, and they have this contact networking, wherein I came across a group of children wherein they were just using football as a tool, wherein there's no proper guidance given to them. No one was there to guide them. So we decided, why not to guide those who will take care of them. Even if you have to come in picture of someone, you have to be either you have to stand out, and with those kids who were only knew just to play, never no proper guidance, we decided to give them a chance, wherein whatever experience we have gained as a player, implement the same on them.
See, I'll tell you, as far as the soccer is concerned, the 5 A's, it's very simple. So out of the 5 A's, if we pick up 3 S's are there, then we'll be able to determine as far as the player is concerned. But here idea is not that at this stage. Idea is to bring maximum participation in terms of kids, in terms of parents, in terms of society as a whole, and create that energy among all of us together, so that yes, we can.
How do you go about doing that? Do you organize camps or the regular this thing?
Yeah, yes. So that's where this is one of the camp which PRAVEEN is running at present.
Okay.
So we do at various school also. We go and like he said that we have network and interaction, because both of us have played at a reasonable soccer. So we'd be knowing what is happening, what level it is happening. For example, various leagues happening in for example, Modern School, Barakhamba Road, DPS, RK Puram, they also have the team. But we don't want to go there alone. We want to go all around. So there is a school in Greater Noida, which is a very small school. What was the school, PRAVEEN? We forgot the name of the school, which is Greater Noida school, where you were coaching.
Astor Public School.
So there are various schools where kids, so we can watch them, and we can, out of the skills, 5 A's, we can pick it up. PRAVEEN can pick it up, I can also pick up whether, yes. But it is not happening right now. We want to reach to Northeast, Manipur, Sikkim, Meghalaya, Goa.
Take it across the country.
Yeah, Bengal, and the rural areas mostly. Because the talent is lying there, the pool is there. They would not have that hunger for this thing, but hunger for playing at the world level. So that is there. As far as the city is concerned, yes, Ankit is very keen. So Ankit is 12 today. So if Ankit gets that platform, I'm sure Ankit can play at a reasonable level. Who knows that Sunil Chetri or Baichung Bhutia will come out.
All right, who knows that David Beckham might come out, and that is what we're hoping for. So let's get in voices in. Ankit is of course with us. Ankit, why don't you tell us who else, आपके साथ और कौन है अंकित, और बताइए अभी तक आपका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा है? मजा आता है फुटबॉल खेलने में? क्या डिफरेंस लगता है आपको इस कैंप से पहले और अब में? अंकित, 1 मिनट रुक जाओ, आपकी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही. मैं किसी को भेजता हूँ अभी, वो आपकी आवाज़ फिर से हम तक पहुँचाने की कोशिश करेंगे. Meanwhile, why don't we go across to another one of the youngsters that we have. Mulayam is here with us. Mulayam, thank you very much, आप हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं. आपको कैसा लगता है, आपका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा इस फुटबॉल कैंप में?
सर हमारा बहुत अच्छा लगता है हमें फुटबॉल खेलना, और हमें बहुत अच्छा लगता है फुटबॉल खेलना. फुटबॉल खेलने के लिए बहुत चॉइस थी हमारी पहले से ही, और हमारी फूड फेडर बहुत अच्छे से खिलाते हैं. बहुत अच्छा सर, बहुत अच्छा लगता है फुटबॉल खेलना.
अच्छा, कितना घंटे खेलते हो दिन में फुटबॉल?
और सर हम 3 घंटे तो खेलते हैं. सुबह से 4:30 से 6:30 तक भैया जी की प्रैक्टिस होती है, पीके भाई और पीके भैया जी की प्रैक्टिस होती है.
Okay, so 4:30 in the morning they wake up and start
No,
practicing.
it's about evening.
Oh, it's in
evening.
the evening. All right. So, but I mean, how strenuous is it? How physically? I mean, do you provide them extra nutrition? Does it help them with school grades? How does it like help overall development of a child?
Overall, see, while starting this, we decided our main motto while working with them is building better lives through sports and using football as a tool. So before even training session starts, we tell them what all do they need to carry with themselves, a bottle of water and 2 bananas. Even after when you train so hard, you need to something
you need
to
that energy.
bring back those calories. So that's we tell them, we advise them, okay, these are the things you need to carry out for the entire day. Take rest, have proper meal and this slot. So that's how we do. We not just train, but we also tell them these are the things that you need to carry out.
All right, and then has anybody been selected for a state team or anything like that from yours?
It's just been 2 to 3 months since this training has been like on a regular, wherein I am devoting my full time. Okay, recently we are coming up with getting exposures wherein there are being leagues conducted and trials are going on. So we'll send our kids to.
So
Let's see.
Trials as far as the state or ACI is concerned is going to happen in the month of August. So we'll send some of the kids, and we are hopeful and optimistic that some of them would be selected. Even if not, because this is just the beginning. So PRAVEEN has initiated this, and we need a lot of funding on this because, as you mentioned rightly so, nutrition, because soccer is a game of physics as well as a mental toughness. So these kids needs definitely energy, which we are not providing at present, but we would definitely like to do that, and we are looking forward to
So you're providing them kits and shoes and things like that as well?
No, we are not providing that also currently. Do we?
No, it's just that we're telling them in order to get those shoes, you need to save some part of your pocket money, whichever you get, and then accumulate it, and then what right now we are providing is them with logistics equipments in terms of cones, balls, markers, okay, and jerseys. Yes, jerseys, whichever we had as a group of friends, we gave it to them.
Okay,
so funding is an issue. See, without the funding, it is now only the pocket funding, which is PRAVEEN is doing or I am doing. So that is how we are bringing it up. But we are positive with this program. Also, it will reach to the people, the masses, and will able to generate that much of fund and organize the way we want to. So, as I mentioned, the dream is that whether, I don't know, that's what I told PRAVEEN, that whether I am there or not there, because I am senior to him in terms of age and in terms of, so I am taking the statistics that I will go out of this world, but at least the dream come true. At least women Indian team should play first and then men. So, people like, these kids, if they can bring more and more energy, and most importantly, we are contributing overall to the,
So the girls participating also in your camp, young girls?
Yes, there is a, regular watching by girls when they see boys training, they are also excited and they come and they approach us saying, "Bhaiya, hame bhi practice karni hai. So when can we join?" So that gives a they are also interested. So we'll most likely by this end of week we'll run a program for them as well.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. All right, let's get in a few more in. Rahul and Manoj are with us. Rahul और Manoj, thank you very much. आप दोनों आए हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं. कैसा एक्सपीरियंस रहा है आपका इस फुटबॉल कैंप में?
फुटबॉल कैंप में अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस रहा है. मजा आता है. वैसे फुटबॉल हार्ड वर्क ठीक है भाई, मुझे ज़्यादा कराते हैं, और अतुल भाई भी हैं और सर, वो भी दोनों भाई हार्ड वर्क कराते हैं. फुट एंड बूट एनजीओ पीके भाई है. अतुल भाई थोड़े लंबे समय से हमारे साथ, और अतुल भाई और पीके भाई दोस्त है. अतुल भाई ने लाए थे उनसे पीके भाई से. फुटबॉल इज अ वेरी गुड गेम.
नहीं, वो तो हम आप लोग काफ़ी टैलेंटेड भी है. प्रवीण यही बता रहे थे कि आप लोग काफ़ी टैलेंटेड भी हैं और मेहनत भी खूब करते हैं. तो फिर आपका सपना क्या है? कभी भारत के लिए खेलने का सपना है, दिल्ली स्टेट के लिए, या कहीं और स्टेट टीम के लिए खेलने का सपना है? क्या सपना है? इंग्लिश प्रीमियर लीग में जाना है? क्या सपना है आपका फुटबॉल को लेकर?
खेलने का सपना है हमारा. तो वैसे आई लीग भी खेल लेंगे तो ट्रायल तो देते हैं. ठीक है भाई, बोलते हैं ट्रायल पर चलेंगे क्लब्स के, आई लीग्स के, तो हम आपको बताएंगे.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, और इंशाल्लाह बहुत आपको उसमें बरकत मिले, आपको बहुत आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिले। और आपके दोस्तों के पास जाते हैं, हमारे पास और आपके दोस्त हैं, हमारे पास हैं अंकित हैं, तो अंकित के पास चलते हैं। अंकित, आपके आपको हमारी आवाज़ आ रही है अभी?
हाँ आ रही है।
हाँ, तो आप 12 साल के हो और बहुत छोटे से हो, लेकिन बहुत अच्छा फुटबॉल खेलते हो हमने सुना है, तो कैसा रहा? बहुत मज़ेदार एक्सपीरियंस रहा?
हाँ बहुत मजा आता है प्रैक्टिस करने में, काफी मजा आता है। वैसे प्रैक्टिस करते हैं भाई के साथ जो फोन आता है सबसे प्रैक्टिस करवाते हैं।
और आपको आप फुटबॉल खेलना आपके बेहतर हो गया है या पहले से जैसे खेलते थे आप फुटबॉल?
हाँ फुटबॉल खेलने का बेहतर ही है।
All right. So, I mean, the kids really have got an opportunity to do something different. What is there from that? Perhaps what they thought fate had ordained for them. But taking off from here, where does this head from here on?
Okay, we plan to do the same throughout the city, Delhi NCR. Okay, some parts. We started with East Delhi. We'll switch on to, we'll figure out which all areas in Delhi requires such sort of program. We'll conduct workshops over there and run a similar sort of pattern over there. Regarding, we're also planning to do corporate events wherein, you know, by doing their sessions, we'll link them with these kids, wherein, you know, it will generate
Support, stability.
yes, support for them, and in return it will help them.
All right, great. And Ranjan, I mean, you said the dream is really to ensure that one of these kids, or at least have India participate in the Women's World Cup or the Men's World Cup. But realistically, what kind of goals have you set for your organization?
See, as far as between me and PRAVEEN, that's what 30 years from now, we decided that at least Indian women, if not Indian men, it will all depend on how we are passionate about. Now, if you see the sports is coming up, everybody has understood that if you take up a sports, then you're fit physically, mentally, and you're strong as a person. So whatever I have learned today, I run other organization as far as independently without this. So I have learned from the sports. It's not about maths, physics, or any subjects, engineering or medical. It's all about the sports.
Right.
So I personally feel that sports can take us. So for example, today if you see any sports, the US, China, and why? Because it's a continuous efforts. So as foot and boot, it has been decided that we'll carry the baton. The baton will go on, and the mission is to reach to that level, so that at least some player. See, potential, as far as potential is concerned, I personally feel PRAVEEN and I had a similar potential, but we couldn't get that kind of platform. So these kids, at least if Ankit start today at 12, I'm sure in 8 to 10 years time, he will be playing at least for the national. If he's been trained, nutrition, everything, he can be put into that level. So it's all about S and a discipline. So if he decides and the coaches decide, then nobody can stop them. So that is the realistic figure. As far as the World Cup is concerned, I dream big. I always dream very big, and I personally feel 30 years from now today, we are sitting 2014, 2044. Definitely India will be in the World Cup. As far as men, I don't know, but women for sure. Even before that, why not? Because if you see, Indian women are doing fantastic today.
Medals in the Commonwealth Games are coming mostly from women.
So women are the proud of this country, let me tell you. They have the sets of skills, they have the emotional intelligence, which you call. So I personally feel women can do far better initially, because men game is only because of the the benchmark. If you see,
I mean, the women's football team, Indian football team ranks 51 on the FIFA ranking,
52nd, 52,
and Indian men are 150th or something.
So
that I think that's realistic. I mean, that we could do in like 15 years. But I want to get in Dinesh also. Dinesh, हमने आपकी आवाज़ नहीं सुनी. आप बताइए आपके लिए कैसा एक्सपीरियंस रहा और क्या सोचते हैं आप आगे क्या करना चाहेंगे फुटबॉल को लेके?
हेलो.
हाँ बोलो.
हमारा एक्सपीरियंस बहुत बढ़िया रहा. शाम को भी प्रैक्टिस कराते हैं. उसकी अच्छी प्रैक्टिस करा दिया. मेरे साथ प्रैक्टिस करने में बहुत अच्छा लगता है. हम चाहते हैं अपनी लाइफ में अच्छा प्लेयर बन जाए.
क्या फिर से बोलिए, सुनाई नहीं दी आपके आवाज़.
हम बढ़िया प्लेयर बनना चाहते हैं.
बढ़िया प्लेयर होना चाहते हैं और गॉड विलिंग इंशाल्लाह बनेंगे बहुत बढ़िया प्लेयर. थैंक यू वेरी मच ऑल यू गाइस फॉर कमिंग इन. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप लोगों का आने में, अपना स्टोरी सुनाने के लिए, अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करने के लिए. एंड आई मीन व्हाट इज द रिस्पॉन्स बीन फ्रॉम देयर पेरेंट्स? द पेरेंट्स हैप्पी दैट द किड्स आर इंडल्जिंग इन सम कंस्ट्रक्टिव एक्टिविटी?
Yes, like the response from parents, we were like, I was a bit doubtful regarding the consent from parents when all of a sudden you just jump in and say your kids has to come in our workshop and we'll be doing that. But the response from parents was very good. Parents from very good, and they are like very supportive regarding their children.
And the final question, how do people get in touch with you? How do they ensure that India reaches the World Cups, and perhaps through support to you, whether financial or any other kind? So how do people get in touch with you? Are you on social media? Is there a mobile number, website?
Yes, we have a Facebook page, Twitter account, Facebook page, Foot and Boot, A&D and Boot. We have a proper website wherein footandboot.com.
Okay.
Twitter account as well at Foot and Boot.
Alright, so on that note, we'll wrap it up. We'll keep it short and crisp, but let's hope a lot of people come in and get in to support you guys. Thank you very much, all you guys, for coming in. Dinesh, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. Thank you, Ankit. Thank you, Mulayam. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Manoj. आप लोग सब आए, अपना शेयर करा टाइम हमारे साथ. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. और देखते हैं आप लोग में से कौन जाता है इंडियन नेशनल टीम में खेलने और कौन जाता है बाहर इंडिया से खेलने. बहुत जल्दी उम्मीद होगी कि आप लोगों की टी शर्ट्स पहन के हम लोग सब मैच देख रहे होंगे. बहुत बहुत थैंक यू for coming in, and thank you very much, Praveen and Ranjan, for sharing your vision. It's a wonderful thing that you're doing for especially disadvantaged kids, and let's hope it spreads across the country. Let's hope you get the kind of support that you need and deserve. Footandboot.com, that's the name of the website. The Facebook page is also called Foot and Boot. Get in touch with these guys, support them. After all, India love football, we know that, but why aren't we there in the World Cups? Let's change that around and support them in whatever way you can, be it through kids, be it through shoes, be it through financial support, be it with your time. Just give them your time and just go out and do something for society. Foot and Boot certainly is. Thanks very much, guys, for doing so much and such great work. On that note, we'll wrap it up, but thanks so much for watching.